last time you talked about the complexion for detection, Jermell chimed in and he says race doesn't matter.
Man. Mm-hmm. That's why I ain't had to come back and say nothing to him. Mm-hmm. Because the people tore his ass up and they still tearing his ass up. To make a dumb statement like race matter in every single thing that we do. Do he understand how many fires paved the way for his black ass? How many people died for him to have the chance that he have? Don't think about how many people that got hung, how many babies that got stolen from their parents and fed to crocodiles to get the crocodile skin. But how many people had the education, the mindset and the smartness to be great, but because of their skin complexion, it allowed them to be in the back of the line? How many people need raises, but they give this other complexion that's starting new already a higher salary than you, and you've been there for 6 years. Right. But race don't matter. When your ass go and try to get that bank loan when you run out of money and can't get it, or better yet, when you go shopping or something like that and they refuse you, or you go out to eat or something, they refuse you. But race don't matter. That was the stupidest thing he could have ever said. But hey, the people told, I want everything every time he do something and get denied or anything happen to him, I want him to remember those comments. That comment he gonna have to stick with for the rest of his entire life. And you know how that made black people feel?
Right.
I don't have to say nothing because they on his head.
Yeah, I see it.
And a lot of them, you can't, hey, one thing about the people is 2 minutes. You can't get protected by 2 minutes by everybody. You can't get protected everywhere you go. Somebody read your comment or heard about your comment, you gonna have to tuck your tail in like a dog. Right. Stupid bitch. And I'll tell that to his face because they know a real one. See, I'm a real one. I stay back. I sit back. Don't say much. Let these fools run their mouth. But keep that same energy when you see a king in your presence. That's it. Because I know what I'm capable of doing. I know who I am with me. You know how you be silent warrior? Yeah. So I let the people continue to eat them up. And he dug his own hole. A lot of people, threw one of his shirts in there, burned it up. You know what I'm saying? Some people did that. Some people ain't telling people don't buy the fire, don't buy the pepper, and he did it to himself. And he wondered, I'm here because I don't ever keep up with the pound list and stuff. And he wondered why he having a hard time being at the top of people pound for pound list.
Not even on it.
Not even on it. That's crazy. And he ain't thought about it, but these coon motherfuckers, they sit around and, what can man, I'm gonna say something, man. I'm gonna get some brownie points. Or something like that, so somebody can get on their side. Well, maybe the opposition will get on my side, and cheer me on. Yeah, for that moment in time. Boom. And then when that's over, guess what? You just as black as me. Yeah. You back being black. Right. So what you said, it didn't really gain you no points. In the end, it just entertained the ones that want to agree with you at that moment in time. Yeah, he said, yeah, that's right, yeah. But when you try to do something, guess what? You try to go somewhere, guess what? You try to get something done, guess what? Look in the mirror. Right. You're a black man yourself. Right. And race does matter. No, absolutely. Anything we do, he's stupid as fuck for that.
Yeah, that kind of...
Need to be slapped.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what, like I said, they try to find acceptance. He's trying to find acceptance for people that don't even care about him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what he talking about or what he doing. They wish bad up on him. I'm always wishing well for people. I just sit back, I hear things or whatever, I'm the type of person, whatever people do in their life, let them do it. If you happy, you doing what you're doing, hey. But the boy got a lot of issues in his life going on. He don't have no happiness, no peace in his life. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't have peace and happiness in your life, you're going to say crazy shit to try to find acceptance from anybody.
So there it is.
Look what they say.
You heard it from the man, Deontay
If
Wilder.
you don't believe in something, you'll fall.
Let me start by saying this.
Come on, man.
There's nothing that makes me feel better
That's what it need to be.
than watching the message of the whole truth resonate, reverberate throughout the whole boxing world. Deontay Wilder did a terrific job of speaking the whole truth. And we need more people like Deontay Wilder because he has such a huge platform. We need more fighters like Wilder that's not afraid of the backlash from the racists, which are a lot in the sport of boxing. Not afraid of them and not afraid to speak the whole truth. You know, a lot of my talking points you guys have heard me mention for years. I don't even have to say in this video because Deontay Wilder said it for me, which is a really, really good thing. But I will add on to it, and I will say this about Jermell Charlo. Okay, so first Jermell Charlo, he started saying that Canelo Alvarez is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Then when he seen the reception from the Canelo fans, that goaded him on to say more. So then he started to say stuff like, you know, listen, man, Viva Mexico. I ain't got no Mexicans in my division. So basically he was saying to the Canelo fans, you ain't got to worry about me beating up any Mexican guys. Y'all should be cool with me. It's my brother who's going after Canelo, not me. So if you're going to give anybody that type of treatment, give it to my brother, right? This is pretty much what he was saying. The fact that he would have to say, listen, guys, there's no Mexicans in my division. So, you know, can I get some love over here? You know, Canelo is pound for pound. I mean, whatever it is you guys need me to say, can I get that pass? Can I get that acceptance? This is what Jermell Charlo was saying. What's so crazy about this? Well, first of all, before I even go into the pound for pound list, I find it amazing that he has to tell a bunch of racist fans, listen, guys, I'm no threat to, you know, your idol. I'm no threat to the guy that you guys love. So can you guys start showing me a little love on my Instagram in the comment section? Because you don't have to worry about me wanting to fight him. It's crazy when you have fans that look at it this way, which tells you that they see these black fighters as threats. See, it's completely different when you have black American fans. When there's a Mexican or any fighter, especially a fighter that's not black, calling out a black fighter, oh, we're happy. We want these fights. We push for these fights because we're real boxing fans. Not only that, because we also have confidence that our guy is going to win, right? But these Canelo fans, deep down, they don't have that type of confidence. So they start dissing the guy that wants to fight their fighter, which is why Jermell Charlo even started regressing a little bit when it came to calling out Canelo. At least he did a couple years ago. I remember at one point he was aggressively calling him out, and then all of a sudden Jermell, he kind of pulled back because he seen the hatred and the backlash he was getting from the Canelo Alvarez fans. But anyway, going back to Jermell. So Jermell did all of this. You know, hey y'all, Viva Mexico, Canelo is #1, and don't worry, I'm not trying to fight no Mexicans, so y'all ain't got to worry about me. He says all of this. Then we find out he's not even on the pound for pound list by all of the old media that celebrated Jermell Charlo saying this. On top of that, you go and read some of the comments when my man Aki, when he made his video about Jermell not being on the pound for pound list, all of those same Canelo fans that were praising Jermell for saying that Canelo is pound for pound, they were all saying, yeah, Jermell doesn't deserve to be on the pound for pound list. Who has he fought? Who has he fought? So you see how that works? All that stuff Jermell Charlo said, and these Canelo fans, these racist fans, they still see Jermell Charlo the exact same way. I told you guys this a long time ago, and I'm going to tell you it again. These fans, they use these blacks to do stuff like this like condoms. right? They use them to get off their dirt. And then once they put in their work, they throw the condom away. You thought you were going to get the same type of treatment that fighters on the hope list gets, but you don't have your hope insurance. You were never loved. You were never liked. You were never accepted. You were just used for that one night. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.